Inarguably, corruption is the Jubilee government's biggest headache and a personal challenge for President Kenyatta, who even declared the vice a national security threat. But even as the president tries to tighten the noose on graft, Kenyans have increasingly become aware of corruption, particularly within the government's corridors and boardrooms. 39% of Kenyans believe corruption is the country's biggest challenge, an increase from 4% in June 2013. But as far as their expectations go, fewer than 1 in 5 Kenyans expect any prominent individual involved in corruption to be implicated or convicted. The survey, conducted by Ipsos in both the ruling coalition and the opposition strongholds, shows that Jubilee supporters are only slightly optimistic that corrupt individuals will be brought to book. The recent National Youth Service Graft controversy that has seen former Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru, planning PS Peter Mangiti, as well as former NYS Director General Nelson Githinji have their residences raided by detectives this week, appears to be the most known about corruption incident to the public at 79%. 21% are aware of the current land dispute, 11% aware of coastland issues, and 10% know of scandals in the police recruitment. Former Devolution CS Waiguru was mentioned most in apparent connection to scandals under the Jubilee administration at 76%, with former Land Secretary Charity Ngilu second at 27% and Deputy President William Ruto third at 14%. 5% of Kenyans mentioned President Uhuru Kenyatta and former Transport Secretary Michael Kamau at 4%. Slightly under 41% of those polled reported being aware of corrupt practices at the county level. However, institutions tasked with fighting graft did not see confidence levels grow. Kenyans believe the current National Assembly's performance is worse than that of the 10th Parliament, with a majority 51% citing corruption in the institution itself as the main reason. Just over a third of the respondents believe in the president's sincerity in fighting graft. 55% of his Jubilee supporters have faith in him, but 67% of court supporters do not read sincerity from the president. The survey, conducted between the 7th to 9th of November, sampled views from 2,058 Kenyans across 41 counties. Jackie Maribe, Citizen Weekend.